Hello and welcome to AI Market News by LM. All right, let's just jump right in, because there is this nervous energy. You can almost feel it rippling through the global markets. And it feels like everything is building towards one single, absolutely massive event.
So, where's all this anxiety coming from? Well, for starters, a huge sell-off just wiped out, get this, a staggering $1.6 trillion from global equities. I mean, that's a number that's big enough to make anyone's head spin, right? This isn't just some minor dip. We're talking about a really significant move that has investors everywhere on high alert. Okay, so should we all be panicking? Not necessarily. John Waldron, the president of Goldman Sachs, is actually calling this a potentially healthy correction. And that makes sense. After the strong run-up we've had this year, a little pullback can be a totally normal part of the cycle. But the key thing here is that even the big experts are signaling, hey, there could be more downside to come. And what's wild? All of this broad market fear, it's all laser focused on one single company right now. This week, it is all about NVIDIA. They've basically become the bellwether, the one company that's seen as the most important indicator for the entire AI-driven market. And you kind of have to ask, right? How in the world did we get here? To a point where one single company's earnings report can send ripples across the entire global economy. I mean, this isn't just a tech story anymore. No way. This is a full-blown macroeconomic event that has everybody holding their breath.
And look at this, it just captures the tension perfectly. All the major tech players, you see them there, they're all in the red just before this big report. So this isn't some isolated dip. What we're seeing is a sector-wide case of the jitters. Investors are kind of pulling back, waiting to see if all this AI hype can actually be backed up by some hard numbers.
And really, that gets us to the heart of it all. The big debate right now is this. Are the trillions of dollars being poured into AI actually generating real profits? Are they delivering the returns that have been baked into these stock prices? For months, the market was running on pure promise, the promise of AI. But now it's demanding proof. It's show me the money time in the form of real revenue growth and bigger profit margins. Now, this whole nervousness around AI, it isn't happening in a bubble. A potential slowdown in a massive growth sector like tech, well, that could directly influence one of the biggest drivers of the market, what the Federal Reserve is going to do next with interest rates.
And a great way to get a feel for this is to look at something called the CME Fed Watch tool. It's a really cool indicator. Basically, it just tracks where traders are putting their money, where they're betting future interest rate decisions will go. It gives us a live, real-time snapshot of what the market is thinking. And what's it telling us right now? That there's been a clear shift in thinking. I mean, just a little while ago, the market was pretty much certain we were getting rate cuts. But with all this recent volatility, those expectations are being seriously dialed back. Yeah, the idea of rate cuts coming anytime soon is definitely starting to fade.
Just look at the chart. The chance that the Fed just holds rates steady is now way higher than the chance of a cut anytime soon. And that shift, it suggests the market is getting ready for a higher for longer interest rate world. And that, of course, has massive implications for everything, from stocks to currencies.
Okay, so let's zoom out for a second, because beyond all the day-to-day stock market noise, these shifts are actually part of a much bigger story. A story about currencies and a fundamental shakeup in global trade that's been building for years.
So if we look at the currency markets, we're seeing the US dollar staying strong, really firm. You see this strength in key pairs like the euro versus the dollar and the dollar versus the yen. And honestly, this is a classic move. When there's global uncertainty and the chance of higher US interest rates, money flows to safety. And right now, safety looks like the US dollar.
And this next quote from various news commentary just perfectly sums up a massive shift in how the world trades. The old model was so simple, right? China manufactures, the US buys. But that's not the whole story anymore, not by a long shot. The new trend that's emerging is Asia buys China, and that signals a huge increase in trade within the region, a move toward more self-sufficiency.
So, what does this all mean? Ultimately, we are watching a foundational economic change happen in real time. And this isn't just about tariffs or trade spats. No, this is about a complete rewiring of global supply chains. And it's being driven by three huge forces: the global race for AI dominance, constantly shifting geopolitics, and just the creation of brand new economic realities.
Okay, so with all that bigger picture stuff in mind, let's bring it back home to the immediate future. What are the key things we need to have on our radar in the coming days? All right, looking at the calendar from investing.com, the week ahead is definitely packed. The big one, of course, is NVIDIA's earnings. That drops after the market closes on Tuesday, November 19th. Then on Wednesday morning, we get a read on the labor market with jobless claims. And after that, on Thursday, we'll get a peek into the housing sector with existing home sales. Every single one of these is going to be a crucial piece of the puzzle.
And all of this leaves us with one final massive question, doesn't it? We have markets on a knife's edge, a potential make-or-break moment for the AI boom, and this deep structural shift in how the world even does business. So amid all this change, you just have to wonder, as the global economy completely realigns itself, where is the next wave of growth actually going to come from? That's the big question we'll all be watching. Before we go, a quick note. This video is automatically generated by NotebookLM, an AI-powered tool. The reference sources used in this summary are listed in the video description. As this content is AI-generated, there may be errors in proper names, pronunciation, or unnatural speech. This video does not provide investment or trading advice. Please make investment decisions at your own discretion. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.